Hello everyone, in this video I'll be focusing on self-pip exam, speaking section / task 3. In this task you will be given a picture to describe, so it's very important to use some descriptive language. And that's exactly what I'll be doing in this video. I'm going to share one picture, my background, and in the picture I'm going to teach you some vocabulary followed by example sentences. Let's get started. First, vocabulary. Awning. Look at those green things, green shades or cover over the entrance. Those are called awnings. The next word, facade. The front side of the building is called facade. So here in this picture, the front side, the facade is like a yellow brick wall. Next word, pedestrians. People walking on the sidewalk are called pedestrians. And look at what they're wearing. So matching colors. They're all wearing pink. So you can say they're wearing matching colors. For example, you can say, I see a bunch of people wearing matching colors, so wearing all pink. So it's very important to use adjective clauses a lot. Like I see a bunch of people walking on the sidewalk, or I see a bunch of pedestrians waiting at the entrance. So this waiting at the entrance is an adjective clause. The next word, storefront, is a nice one to use. Storefront, the entrance and windows of the restaurant. The next word, you can say historical architecture. The whole site shows a historical architecture. Okay, now you've learned a bunch of vocabulary. Now let's practice some example sentences. For example, you can say, in this picture, there is a bright yellow building, with brick wall facade, with several flags hanging in front. Canadian flags or flags representing other regions, for example. Or you could also say a group of tourists all wearing matching pink shirts walking down the sidewalk. You could also refer to the awnings, as we've learned. For example, the green awnings over the entrance and windows add a pop of color to the building's facade. Or on the right side of the street, you can see some other buildings with blue awnings. And if you want to target more details, you could continue saying like there are potted plants hanging near the entrance, the restaurant entrance, making the whole place feel more inviting. The weather looks balmy with the blue sky, and people are dressed lightly, suggesting it's a warm day, a summer day probably. And the whole place feels vibrant with the people exploring the area and enjoying the local sites and restaurants. Yeah, that's it. So we've learned a bunch of good vocabulary. We've learned awnings, puffy clouds, pedestrians, sidewalk. And one last note. One, this is a real picture. In the actual self-pip exam, you will be given a cartoon image, but the key idea remains the same. It doesn't matter whether you practice with an illustrated image or a real one. The idea is to challenge yourself to produce more and more descriptive language. So I'm going to produce more and more videos using some real or illustrated pictures and giving you some vocabulary and descriptive language lessons. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.